discuss Iran war situation, and we analyze social media footages that can be unverified at times. Uh, we analyze these unverified visuals from educational and documentary point of view, strongly adhering to YouTube community guidelines. To begin with the news, as this is there is major U.S.-Israeli airstrikes that hits IRGC targets in Iran, and let me show you these visuals. These are the visuals of Israeli and the locations of IRGC being hit by US and Israeli airstrikes. And these are footages of showing an interceptor and trying it to fail to down and resulting impact of an Iranian ballistic missile and interceptors trying to intercept the Iranian ballistic missiles, but the ballistic missiles manages to make an impact. These are the visuals of Iranian ballistic missiles. The ballistic missiles managed to make impact in. Check these visuals again, and there was an incoming ballistic missile. These visuals are of today. Check these visuals. There is an interceptor launched to intercept the incoming ballistic Iranian missiles, and it failed to intercept the ballistic missile, an incoming Iranian missile, and the incoming Iranian missiles manages to make a huge impact. We have seen these visuals a lot of times since the war started on 28th of February, and these visuals are there because this is the game of missile launch from Iran and being sometimes intercepted by Israel and US, and sometimes the Iranian ballistic missiles manages to dodge the interceptors and maneuvers its way through and manages to make the impact, hitting US bases and Israel. Look at these visuals again. Iranian missile manages to make an impact. Iranian missiles manages to make impact. You can see these visuals. Since day one, we are seeing these kind of. It's the fight between the interceptors and the Iranian incoming missiles. Look at these visuals again. And when you see these visuals again, do subscribe and like the channel as well. Subscribe the channel and like the video as well. We are showing you the footages of incoming Iranian ballistic missiles. Incoming Iranian ballistic missiles. The incoming ballistic Iranian missiles manages to make an impact, dodging the interceptor. Look at these visuals. This war has entered its 22nd day, and Iran Israel US war is in its 22nd day. These are the visuals we are showing you. Today there was a news that President Trump was doing the press conference there is alert. There is the missile. There was a missile coming, and it incoming missile evading the interceptor. America was President Trump had asked. There was a technical glitch due to which the live streaming went off, and we are showing you the social media footages. These footages can be unverified at times, and we are showing you these visuals, these unverified reports, just and analyzing them just through from the educational and documentary point of view, and educational and documentary point of view, and strongly adhering to YouTube community guidelines. And this is the latest visuals we are showing you when an incoming Iranian ballistic missile manages to maneuver its way through, and it manages to evade interceptor missile, and then manages to make an impact. Look at these visuals. These are the latest from today. These visuals are latest from today, and we are showing you these visuals from today. When this is the latest as well, US Israeli airstrike. This is from today, US Israeli airstrike in Iran IRGC buildings. In Iran IRGC buildings being targeted. These are latest from today. These are latest visuals. Let's check out some more visuals. Explosions heard in Iran. Rockets and missiles being fired. These are the nighttime visuals when Iran was struck by US and Israel. Do check out these visuals. Please do comment your thoughts. Please do comment your thoughts. And today, when President Trump had asked the countries to join the opening of the Strait of Hormuz, but most of the countries at first denied. But today there's the development regarding that. Let me tell you that there is a development regarding the opening of Strait of Hormuz. 22 countries have issued a joint statement regarding the Strait of Hormuz, and they have said that the Strait of Hormuz must be opened by Iran for the trade of oil, and they have said that if Iran fails to open the Strait of Hormuz, then these countries can take action for opening the Strait of Hormuz, and the countries issuing these the 22 countries issuing this statement include France, Britain, Germany, and Canada, and New Zealand, Japan. So this is a big development as of today, that this is the big development from today, that countries have issued the kind of a warning to Iran that if Iran doesn't comply and doesn't open the Strait of Hormuz, then these countries will definitely be taking action against Iran. So uh, please do comment and like the do comment and subscribe the channel and like the video. Iranian missiles passes through and manages to make an impact. These are the latest visuals. These are the latest visuals we are showing you. Iranian missiles manages to make an impact. These are the latest visuals. Do look at these again. These are the latest visuals. We are showing you the latest visuals, and there you see the Iranian ballistic missile traveling at hypersonic speeds manages to pass the manages to evade interceptor missile and then manages to make an impact in Israel. And these are the latest visuals. The interceptor missile fails to intercept the incoming Iranian missile, and the Iranian missile manages to make an impact in Israel. Please do subscribe the channel and like the video as well. Do comment your thoughts as well. Israel has a multiple layered defense system. They have Arrow 1 defense system, Arrow 2 defense system, the Sling of David, and they also have the THAAD defense system, the Patriot defense system, the Iron Dome defense system. So there is a multiple layered defense system which Israel possesses. So still Iranian ballistic missile manages to make an impact there. But it's not like that every missile manages to make an impact. Out of 100, if we see the percentage, out of 100 missiles or 100 warheads, because up till 80 warheads can be carried by a single missile, that is Khorramshahr missile. So out of those 100 missiles or warheads, 15, sometimes 20, sometimes 10, and if the average goes good, with perspective of Iran, 25 can manage to make an impact out of 100, and Iran can consider it as a success, because even if 10 to 15 manage to make an impact, the impact is huge of the missiles. So Iran can consider it as their success, because and Israel can too consider it as a success, because they managed to intercept a huge amount, each quantity and bulk, up to many times 80% and 60%, 70%. They managed to intercept the missiles, because when an Iranian missile is fired, it travels from multiple territories which have US bases, such as Kuwait and Jordan and Oman and Bahrain and Qatar and Kuwait. These countries have US bases, and Azerbaijan as well. These countries have US bases, and the US bases have in air defense systems, and they intercept the Iranian missiles. And when these missiles enter the airspace of Israel, then they have to pass through 6-layered defense system: Arrow 1, Arrow 2, David Sling, and THAAD, Patriot, and then Iron Dome. So both sides can claim success. Israel can claim that they intercepted most of the missiles, but Iran can claim that their missiles have to pass through many air defenses and then manage to make an impact that can be a success called by Iran from their perspective. Let's look at some more visuals, and please do comment your questions, and do comment your thoughts as well, and what's your take on this war. And it looks like will be prolonged, and this war will be not over in a matter of week, and this will be a prolonged war, because up till now every side is like claiming success, and every side is saying that they are successful, and the actual success will be determined from the post-war scenario, what happens the post-war, and if regime change gets successful, and if Israel and US manages boots on ground and takes the territory control of Iran, then it would be success for US and Israel. But if Iran, IRGC and Islamic regime stays, and then it would be, and the Strait of Hormuz stays closed, and US comes to negotiate for opening of the Strait of Hormuz on Iranian terms, then this would be definitely a win for Iran. And up till now, up till that point, there is still much time left, as I'm not seeing that point coming very quickly, and that was very fast, the missile. These are the footages of missiles launched towards US bases in Gulf states and Israel. The outcome of this war will be depends on the mathematical calculations, and the calculations, why I'm saying these, that the outcome is depending on mathematical calculations, is just because that if US and Israel run low on interceptors and don't manage to open the Strait of Hormuz, then they are clearly on the losing end. And if Iran's missile capacities is destroyed, and they run low on the drones, their Shahid drones and their missiles, then Israel and US will have clear air superiority over Iran, and they will be the victors of this war, and they will dictate Iran the terms of the negotiations, and they will claim victory, and they will be dealing with Iran the way they think would be better for them. So please do comment your thoughts, that what do you think, whether Iran will run out of missiles and drones, or whether US and Israel will run low on interceptors. And please do share your thoughts, and do subscribe the channel and like the video as well. This video is like of 21st March. This is just now. This is 21st of March, the latest of visuals we are sharing with you. And please do support us by subscribing, and by liking the videos, and by sharing the videos, and by commenting the videos in the videos. What's your thought? Who would first run low on its ammunitions, whether Iran or whether Israel? would run on interceptors. And do you see, as we have shared you the news that 22 countries have issued a joint statement telling that, warning basically Iran that do open the Strait of Hormuz as soon as possible, and if you fail to open the Strait of Hormuz, then we can jump in. Basically, there was warning, and they said that we are ready and we will play our part to open the Strait of Hormuz. And the countries issuing those statements include Germany, France, Britain, Canada, Japan, New Zealand, and some other countries. But these were some notable countries which I mentioned. If these countries jump in to open the Strait of Hormuz, so it would be like a challenge for Iran, whether they would still be able to manage and close the Strait of Hormuz, or will they be pushed back and the Strait of Hormuz will function. So the time will only tell, and whether we will see any action from these 22 countries, or it's just a verbal statement and would remain a verbal statement. Uh, what do you think? Will this remain only a verbal statement, or will this turn into actual action which we would see from these 22 countries? The other thing we have seen in this war recently, the war has escalated to a very new level. Uh, we have seen the war has escalated to a very new level, and please do subscribe the channel and like the video as well, and follow us for more updates on war and for more analysis. Why we are saying that this war has entered into a very new level is because this war is now both sides are targeting the civilian infrastructure as well. What I mean by alongside the military infrastructure and equipment. What do I mean by when I say that both the sides are attacking the civilian infrastructure as well is that the gas facilities, the oil facilities, and the presidential buildings are all targeted. And we have seen many a times that Israel and US have targeted at first in Tehran and Tehran. They have targeted the oil facility of Iran, and resultantly we have seen that there was huge, massive black clouds in the sky, and there was acid rain as well, and the food chain was also like contaminated, and there were long-term and short-term health effects as well. And as a retaliation of this, Iran targeted the Fujairah oil facility of UAE because Iran believed that the US was using UAE's space and land and the bases there the US have. So when they targeted Iran oil facilities, and a few days afterwards, Israel and US attacks the gas facilities of Iran, the gas facilities which are not only the biggest in Iran but the biggest in the world, and disrupting 75% of the energy which Iran gets from those gas facilities, and resulted Iran blamed that these Gulf countries are hosting US bases, and US is using those bases to strike Iran. So Iran retaliated and they bombed the Qatar's gas facilities, and damaging 17% of Qatar's gas facilities and equipment, and due to which they have also attacked Iraq's oil and gas facilities as well, and resultantly the 17% damage to the facility that was done has caused the has caused Qatar to invoke the force majeure contract, meaning thereby that the contract is no more in its original form as it was because of that unforeseen event of this war, and Qatar wouldn't be like fulfilling the contract as it was fulfilling because of the loss of that equipment, and that equipment will be like in 5 years of time that equipment will be replaced and rebuilt. So these are the latest news we are sharing with you. IRGC says an Israeli F-16 fighter jet was targeted by air defenses over central Iran in the early hours of the morning. And let's again remind you of that we are showing you visuals from social media, and these can be unverified at times, and uh, we provide you the educational and documentary analysis about these unverified reports, and we strictly follow the YouTube community guidelines. Please do subscribe the channel and like the videos as well, and let's see some more visuals from today about regarding the war and regarding the attacks. Israel too has attacked Iran, and Israel has attacked IRGC, and they have targeted the IRGC buildings and assets, and Israel has attacked IRGC buildings and assets. Please do share your thoughts, and this is the unsuccessful interception. You can call it a missed interception. Look at this visual is just from like latest. This visual is latest, and you can see this visual again, and look at this. There goes the interceptor missiles, and the Iranian missile speeds up, evades interception, and manages to make an impact. The Iranian missiles evade interception and manages to make an impact in Israel. These are the latest visuals we are sharing with you. Please do subscribe and like the video. Do subscribe the channel and like the video as well. Iran has fired multiple missiles towards Israel, and you can see an Iranian missiles manage to pass through and maneuvers and escapes from being intercepted, and then manages to make an impact. This is from another angle. Do check out these videos and share your thoughts, and share your thoughts on these visuals which we are showing you. Also, do tell us that who whether US will have boots on ground or not, because there were some news that President Trump threatened or hinted, it would be better to call, going on about the use of nukes. And would Israel or US nuke Iran or not? Gossips were going on, and this is what I believe is that it is just pressure Iran, and neither US nor Israel will be using, neither Israel or nor US will be using the nukes, and that option is I guess out of cards. That is not an option, and this is only like sort of a threat, and these are just only gossips. This is what I believe, and to share what do you guys believe, whether these can be used nukes or they can be used, because with uh, these threats, if there will be a chain reaction, like if Iran gets nuked, then this would be like there would be a chain reaction. Then you can stop nobody. Then this would serve as like an example that in the war you can nuke and to win the war, and this would be like an example set, and every country would then say, which obviously possess nuclear arsenal, every country would be like threatening and then using the nuke, and so this is because of that, I believe, and due to the pressure from the international community, I believe that this option is not on the table, and it's just like and these are visuals from Israel when Iranian missiles manage to make an impact. Please do subscribe the channel and like the video as well. We are sharing you the latest visuals. Please do subscribe the channel and like the video as well. F-35 has been downed yesterday or day before yesterday by Iran. An F-35 has been downed by Iran, and US is investigating the cause. How come that a stealth fighter jet worth of $100 million, like it an invisible to radar system, this jet is hit by an Iranian missile? How is this possible? So US is investigating this cause, that how come is this possible that an missile, Iranian missile hits F-35. How come is this possible? US is investigating on this. because they are thinking from an angle of whether China or Russia is providing intel to Iran, and to China and Russia are providing intel to Iran, and that's why they are investigating. U.S. is investigating the um, this attack on their F-35 plane. Let's see some more visuals. IDF missiles launched, and please do subscribe the channel and like the video. And we are showing you the Iran launches missile attacks on Israel. CNN covers live and 6:27 a.m. in northern Israel. When Iran launched multiple attacks on Israel, and CNN is showing you the visuals when few of the missiles were intercepted, and some did manage to make an impact. Please do subscribe and like the video and subscribe the channel. These are the visuals from Iran launching the missiles towards Israel. The oil is the Strait of Hormuz is closed, and the prices of oil is going up day by day. And if this the closure if this closure of Strait of Hormuz gets prolonged, then oil might jump to $250 and $300 per barrel as well. And that would be a catastrophe for not just only the parties and the countries at war, but the other countries in the world as well, because every country and every industry needs oil. And with the prices going up, with the increasing demand, that would be a huge crisis, energy crisis for every country in the world. But Iran is playing, talking from Iranian perspective, Iran is playing smart here, and they are allowing other countries other than the US, Israel, and their allies. They are allowing other countries to get oil tankers transported, and they allow other countries to get their oil transported. And when they allow the other countries to get their oil transported, they ask them to pay them in yuan. Why Iran is playing this game is that the reason behind is that they want Americans' hegemony over the trade of in petrol and oil to end, because whenever oil purchasing is done and petrol purchasing and selling is done, it's done in dollars. So that boosts American economy, and Iran is just challenging petrodollar economy, and they are asking for the payment in yuan, and that would boost like Chinese economy, and that would be a dent and a blow to the American economy. So those countries who agree to pay in yuan, their oil tankers are allowed to pass through the Strait of Hormuz. How do you see this move of Iran, and most uh, I of and supreme leader of Iran has said that he will keep fighting and until the US and Israel is defeated, and until they uh, basically get victory, and they get what they want, and they get revenge. Until that time, he said that we'll be fighting, and we'll not be like will not be backing off from revenge. This is the Iran perspective, and on the other hand, Israel is also and US is also attacking on daily basis the Iranian infrastructure and the Iranian leadership and IRGC as well. Please do comments. Do comment your thoughts, and do subscribe the channel, do like the video, and do share your opinions and analysis with us, and do comment. And we are sharing we are showing you the social media footages, which can be unverified at times, but we provide you the educational and documentary context and analysis over the unverified visuals of social media, strongly adhering to YouTube community guidelines. These are the latest visuals from Iran firing ballistic missiles towards Israel, and the missiles manage to uh, maneuver and to pass through without being intercepted, and then missile manages to make an impact. These are Iranian missiles over the skies of Israel. Hezbollah has also been firing rockets towards Israel. Let's analyze some more visuals. Let's see your comments. Every footage is different. You replying to your comment, whether it's Iran or Israel, every footage is different. Currently, I showed you the latest visuals of when an Iranian missile managed to make an impact in Israel, and that missile managed to evade interception and managed to make an impact. This was the latest visual which I showed you just few visuals back, but I also showed you the visuals in which there was a huge smoke, and missiles were and the IRGC buildings were targeted by US and Israel. So every visual is different from different location. You see there, this is bombardment on IRGC facilities. IRGC facilities being heavily bombed by Israel and US. IRGC is basically 0.9 million 0.9 million strong, and IRGC is divided into different sort of domains, and IRGC Navy and Army, and also IRGC is looking the Strait of Hormuz, and they have effectively closed the Strait of Hormuz. Please do subscribe the channel and like the video as well. Do share your thoughts and do subscribe the channel and like the video. And this is the visual I was talking about. This is the latest. This is the latest visuals. These are the latest visuals. Look at these. These are the latest visuals. These are latest visuals. There you see interceptor missile could not and did not catch the incoming ballistic Iranian missile, and that missile made an huge impact. CCTV footage of the impact of submunitions from an Iranian cluster ballistic missile on the Iranian oil refinery in Haifa. These are those visuals when yesterday Iranians attacked the oil facility in Haifa. Please do subscribe and subscribe the channel and like the video as well. This is the most these are most new visuals from Israel. I am reading your comments. 50,000 Marines is now in the land of around 500 units of empty tanks and etc. etc. Iran makes APCs and 4 units of fighting vehicles. Yes, US is sending more troops in the Middle East region as well. US has sent many soldiers to the for the opening of Strait of Hormuz. This is TRT World reporting attacks. These are missiles. This is close-up footage of Iranian missile managing to dodge. Iranian missile manages to dodge the interceptor and manages to make an impact. This is RT channel, and yesterday in Iranian this was explosion at Baghdad and another drone strikes. This was not yesterday, but there you see, without being intercepted, manages to make an impact. Please do subscribe and the channel and like the video as well. And these are cluster warheads which Iran possesses. A single missile can carry up till 80 warheads, and Iranian hypersonic missiles. There are four kinds of Iranian hypersonic missiles. Number one is the Qurmshar, Sijil, and many more like Fateh and Khyber. And Sajid missile is the solid missile which it makes difficult for it to be intercepted. Please do comment and do subscribe and do like the video as well. And if you have any question, share your video, share your questions, and we will answer while showing you the videos. We'll answer your questions. Please do subscribe. And this is the footage captured the missile impact in Israel. This is very latest from like yesterday or today in some countries. Today is also 21st. Comment your thoughts over whether this war will be this war will end on in a matter of a few days, or it will be prolonged war for both of the countries. Are sharing you some more videos. Please do subscribe the channel and like the video as well. And when urgent Iran launched an attack on Israeli based on intelligence from surveillance cameras. This is what this account is writing and reporting. And if you don't have any questions, we'll be wrapping up our live transmission. And if you do have the questions, let's give you the answers. And Iran unleashes 67th wave of ballistic missiles towards US and Israeli targets. 67th wave of Iran's missiles has been launched towards Middle Eastern countries and towards Israel. So the question, my question was whether you think that this war will end in 3-4 days or 5 days, or do you see that this will be a long war consisting of most probably months and new footage of the impact of an Iranian missile. This is the latest visuals we are showing you when Iranian missile manages to make an impact. Please do subscribe and like the video. And this is what happened when Iranian missile wasn't intercepted, and but incoming Iranian missile was ready to intercept. Was interceptor missiles ready to intercept incoming Iranian missiles, but this time Iranian missile did manage to evade interception and did manage to make an impact. Let's see some more visuals and analyze the situation. And subscribe the channel and like the video as well. And let's see some more news and whether analyze those news as well. The IRGC says Iran was to continue attacks on the US and Israel. So basically Iran is not backtracking, and they say we'll fight till the last drop of our blood. Now Russian FM Foreign Minister Lavrov says that US Israeli strikes on Iran will have extremely grave consequences. Now let's end this transmission, and we will be joining you after hours, and we'll show you visuals, and then we'll be leaving from this live transmission, and we'll be uh, live from for few. We will be showing you uh, the footages, and we will be commenting from educational and documentary point of view, strongly adherent to YouTube community guidelines. Please subscribe and like the channel, and this is it for now. And let's see whether only 1 to 2 visuals are present. Then after showing those visuals, uh, we will then uh, end the live transmission here. If you don't have any questions and any comments, if you don't have, then we will be ending our live stream here. North Korea's leader Kim Jong Un says if Iran requests, we can supply them with missiles. This is clearly AI, and don't think so. I don't think so. This would be real, and that's why I have already mentioned that we are clearly mentioning you the disclaimer that we are analyzing the unverified reports that are shown on social media, and we are analyzing them purely from an educational and documentary point of view and strongly following the YouTube community guidelines. This was the aftermath when the Iranian missile managed to make an impact. Managed to make an impact. Iranian missile when managed to make an impact. These are the aftermath. You can see there, these are the latest. An Iranian missile manages to make an impact. Interceptor was launched. Iranian missile escaped with its maneuverability, the ability to intercept, and Iranian missiles managed to make impact. This is it for now, and we will join you after a few hours, and just see these wheels, and we will then ask for. Please do your comment your thoughts and about this war, and whether Iran would be successful in replacing the petrodollar economy and shifting